I want to acknowledge you too, but I can't. My left hand is paralyzed, so I can't applaud. Or can I? What is the sound of one hand clapping? Now, I could say I can't clap because I've got a disability. My left hand won't work. Or I could say I have an ability because my right hand works, and with that one hand I can eat, drink, drive, write a book, and I can applaud you. So what is the sound of one hand clapping? Let's go ahead and try this together. Bring your hand in the air, fingers to your palm. Oh my gosh. The hands in the air and the smiles on the faces, beautiful. That is music to my ears. What's another way we could clap with one hand? Exactly. You see, there's more than one way to solve a problem. And there's another way that comes to mind. Brent, would you mind coming up here? Isn't he gorgeous? Hold your hand up. Ah, I love it. Now this is what I call giving someone a hand. Thank you, Brent. Isn't it amazing what we can accomplish when we work together? So do I have one hand that doesn't work, or do I have one hand that does work? It all depends upon my perception and focus. There are as many ways to resolve problems as there are people to solve them. Even seemingly impossible situations can be resolved when we're willing to shift our focus and work together. And when we're willing to do that, what is possible? We just came up with 3 ways one hand can clap. And at least one of them involves working with one another. You see, that's what makes it work. People helping people to succeed. What a thrill to be here to speak for you today. And since I am 1 in a million survivor of locked-in syndrome, it's a thrill for me to be anywhere. 1995, I had a crash course on how to solve impossible problems. Now, one night, I went to bed, I was fit and healthy, a 33-year-old mother of 2 with everything to live for, and the next day, I was hanging on to life, for dear life. Bless you. I had suffered this massive brainstem stroke, totally locked in my body, unable to speak, unable to do anything. And they assumed there was no hope. They told my husband it would be better for him to let me go. They said it would be better for the children, and they said it would be better for me. Now, I was just lying there, unable to do anything. I couldn't speak, couldn't blink my eyes, but I could hear everything going on around me. Shall we unplug her, remove life support? They were saying this all within 5 feet of my bed. Were they being inconsiderate? Calloused? No. They considered me comatose, unconscious. They assumed I was already dead, except one pesky detail. My heart kept beating. Stubborn like me. It just didn't want to quit. Obviously, I should die, or at least be allowed to die. Well, we won't have to worry about unplugging her if we don't plug her in the first place, so let's just not treat her, and she will die on her own. Now, I can tell you one thing for sure. This was not the kind of hand I was looking for, and it's certainly not the kind of help I was hoping for, because as I lay there, trapped in my body, unable to communicate with the outside world, I was silently screaming, "Save me, I'm in here." I had suffered the worst and most dreaded result of stroke. Total and complete paralysis. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move a finger, I couldn't move a toe. I couldn't even breathe on my own. And except for my heartbeat, I really did appear dead. As I mentioned, I had less than 1 in a million chance to survive. And when the doctor told my husband, My husband Stephen jumped up and he hugged the doctor. And the doctor said, "What are you doing?" And Stephen said, "Praise God. She'll be that one. She'll be that one."